Welcome to Top Trading Edge. Today's topic of the video is not the CPI print. Yep, absolutely. I know market shallow, right? But not the CPI print. Today's topic of video is inverted yield curve. If you notice something, that's what we're gonna talk about it. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Top Trading Edge. Right here, Top Trading Edge Academy. We teach technical analysis, financial analysis, options, techniques, and macroeconomics. So what exactly market did today? Today was the CPI print came out, expected was 8.1 and we got it 8.3. It was super hot, and maybe the market did not like. As we all know, Fed is sleeping. Probably Fed was expecting, as we all know what happened, that Fed being controlling all the commodities, materials, utilities, everything is like been 30, 40, 50% down last 3 to 6 months. If you take a look at any stocks, they all are down, including oil also down, right? But inflation is not. What does it mean? That means all the tools Fed is using is not working. Somehow it's not working. So what does it mean? That means there's a more pressure coming in. Fed has a high chance of raising the rate. Maybe not even they're supposed to do 50 point, maybe 3/4, maybe 100 point. That is possibility, guys, on the table. The way I look right now here, that means they want to smack down this market so people don't have the buying power, because it looks like people have a tons of buying power. That's why the inflation is not coming down. All right, so that could be the race. So what happened today? Market went down. Look at that. Market open in the pre-market was 415, and today which touched down to 492, 392, right? 23 handle down, the biggest drop since quite a bit quarters, I would say, definitely. But today, the most important part I notice here, look at that. Look at the NASDAQ down 5%, guys. Not a single stock was positive in NASDAQ today. Out of all hundreds, each and every stock was, since pandemic. This is the first time happened that every stock was on the red. If you take a look at it right here, this is S&P 500, but everything was red. Look at the Apple was down 5.8%, Google down 5.9%, Microsoft down 5.5%, Amazon 7%. Everything was like red. So it's like toilet flush. 1300 market down 13 points. S&P. Look at that. Dow was down right here, almost close to 1300. S&P. So 5% NASDAQ down today. It's a big number, guys. Okay, that's the big numbers. Okay, so what exactly happened today? Important part is what I notice here is this. Now remember, the QT market Fed supposed to start. So what I notice here, if you look at the 2-year Treasury yield, this is the rate of return. Yield is 3.8. and this is 2-year Treasury. So 2-year Treasury is short term, so it's less risky, right? But if you take a look at the 10-year Treasury, should be higher, right? Because it's more riskier. That is 3.42. So if you analyze 3.42, so let's look at here, right here. So if you look at here, 10-year Treasury is 3.42, which is more riskier. That should be higher number. 2-year is 3.77, which is shorter period. That is right now 3.8. That means look at that. It has been curved, and that's what is happening right now. Yield has been inverted, and that's the reason bond market is getting vulnerable, and the Bitcoin is also selling up. I'm not going to go into the Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look at the market actually. So that is alarming situation, and I guess, but let's look at the market today. Let's look at the daily. We get back to the rhythm, see what exactly market look like, what it did. If you take a look at it right here, you see these our waves are, this is our bullish wave, this is our bearish wave. So long term bearish wave is bearish, just like how we were bullish, and we in a bullish we went down right here. You see 3, 4, 5 days went down, and then we took off. Same thing here. We were bearish, and then we went up 4 days. Look at that over here, 5 days. Remember, I keep every video I mention that. Every video I make every day, I mention this, right? What happened here? Look at that. We went up, right? And then I said, hey, it could be fake out. It can come back. The pre-market market was open here, and then pre-market went down all the way right here. So what does it mean? Well, the sloping support is intact still. That means market can ping pong here. The most important part is right here, guys. This sloping support is intact. This horizontal support is intact. 389 is intact. Once the 389 breaks, then we can go and test. Until then, we could play around ping pong. There's another thing, most important thing I noticed. The MACD pointing south. I agree, absolutely looking everything bearish. Everything look very. Only one scenario looking like a bullish here, and hear me out very carefully. And nobody's thinking, everybody's bearish because of the CPI print. And this is the market maker. They love the opportunity to grab. This is the cord which month. Remember I said yesterday, cord which month? Friday my option expiry. So what happened? All the bulls, first all the bears, they got washed out because of this bull. They took it up. Now the bear got trapped. Look at the pre-market. Look. So what happened here? Look at the gap up and go, gap up and go. So all the bear, they lost the money here because this is gap up and go. And now all the bulls lost the money in one day. 4 days of the work we washed out in one day. So all the bulls, they were sleeping in the morning, they woke up and they lost everything, because market maker can see how many calls been purchased, how many bulls have been bullish. Everything washed out. We all think about CPI print, but they know the games are. They know the real game is. Everybody was bullish. They woke up in the morning and everything washed. It was 15 handle down when you wake up in a pre-market. 15 handle SPY was down. And after that, they took a little more down. So what does it mean? Well, you wake up, you don't found the floor, and the rug get pulled, and this is what actually happened. That's why we always, every day, 100% cash, play as it comes. So this is all the bull washed out. Now bears are getting trapped. Probably in a day, 1 or 2 days. And remember, cord which month? If they've been shorting, they have to buy back to close their books. So that's the only reason I'm not super duper bearish unless. That's the reason I said, you know what? I'm gonna play every day, morning to evening, and cash 100% cash every day, because dirty games I'm not participating. I love what I'm doing during the daytime. So that is the only one bullish scenario I can think because of dirty games. You know what I mean? It's all psychology trading styles I'm applying, and that could happen. So all the bulls are lost. Now the bears are getting trapped, and still we have 3 more days to go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days. So there could be another 1 day red, and then probably something dirty game, right? So that is the one scenario. Other than that, technical is, as we know, MACD pointing south, the wind is blowing south, everything looking bearish right here. CPI print coming out. So let's see whatever market brings, guys. Other than that, probably see you tomorrow morning, 9:30. We are always live. Please join Top Trading Edge Academy. We are always live and it's free. Join morning 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Thank you. Bye.